High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33.
At the plate, number 33. He'll take his first hacks here. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, number 25. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto, just a 1 for 9. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Trout is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Anthony Rendon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And that misses 1-1. Cueto has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Justin Upton the next to hit. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Giants have opened up their lead, now 4-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it's going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out toward short, and one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
So coming to the plate, Austin Slater. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Slater. who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, number 33, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the Angels nothing. At the plate, Anthony Bemboom, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So Joe Adele bats now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the delivery. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two now. Now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order. They can't chip into that. Five-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated. right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Mauricio Dubon.
Digging in to try it again. Mauricio Dubon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. At the plate, David Fletcher back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, number 25. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Ohtani is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Mike Yastrzemski comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dylan Peters takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52, Dylan Peters.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. The bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Austin Slater, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Peters, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Yastrzemski on second. Solano on at first with nobody out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Adele is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, number 33. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He grounds it sharply to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Popped him up. Simmons calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 9-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch.
1-0.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Justin Upton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Now the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
To the plate now, Joe Adell. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now back, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in and looking for more, Donovan Solano. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Austin Slater, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Chopped to third, tough to get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Slider laid off for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, number 25. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Angels are gone in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping into the box, number 33. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Brandon Belt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. Luis Basabe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Alex Dickerson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Felix Pena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
64. Felix Pena.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple, but they still hold a 10-0 lead.
Your attention, please. This change for the Giants. Now playing third base, number 61, Luis Gustavo. Now at first base, number 9, Rendon Bell.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Going back is the center fielder, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So now to the plate, Justin Upton. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Giants 10 and the 8. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And right into the shift, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in once again, Donovan Solano. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Line toward the alley in left center, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Austin Slater. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Left side. Rendon is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready now, Anthony Bemboom. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean,
Right fielder, Upton.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Tony Watson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Joe Adell, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Slater's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis Basabe.
Into the box now, Luis Basabe, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A shot down the first baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Rendon Crawford. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Hansel Robles comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
57, Hansel Robles.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Adele will reach out with one hand to make. Coming to the plate now, number 25, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there's one down now. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, Can't get on first base if you strike out.
This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto pitches well enough to get the W. Andrew Heaney struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.